Okay, so good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. I hope all of you are doing well. Today is the day two of Pygame. We had the session yesterday as well. We learned a lot about game development. We learned about the basics. We learned about game engines and all. And today we will be continuing further. We would be diving deeper into game development using Python, and the game development team would be helping us throughout the process. So I won't be wasting much time. Over to you, the game development team.
So should I start?
Yes, you can start.
Okay. So before I start it, I want to ask you guys that are you done with the PyCharm installation and the Pygame? Hello, PyCharm and Pygame installation. Okay. So you are done with the PyCharm and Pygame installation. So starting my recording. Can you see my screen?
Yes,
Okay. So should I repeat how to install Pygame or PyCharm?
yes, because yesterday I was not present.
Okay. So okay, yes. Someone is saying no. For Somnath, okay. So just if you type in your PyCharm, are you installed the PyCharm, right? Somnath?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so to install Pygame, you just type import Pygame. You will see a red in. You can see the yellow bulb, right? You will able to see a red bulb, and when you get that, you will get a option of installing Pygame. Okay. Okay, Shodadeep, can you share your screen? What issue you are facing? License issue. Did you download the premium version or something?
Actually, I don't know. I downloaded it from his website, so it's asking some kind of license.
You should download the community version actually.
Can you please share the link or just tell me how to do it?
Okay. Just type PyCharm. Uh, okay, so here you will see that there is a download button. Okay, when you press the download button, there is two options. Okay, professional and community. So you should download this version, the community
Yes, yes.
version.
Okay, I did the professional version actually.
Okay, you should uninstall and do this. Okay, and if you have the student email ID, you can download this also. You will get that free by
No,
using your
ac-
college email ID. Okay.
actually we didn't get it. So,
Okay. Just download it. Download the community version. Okay.
okay, okay, thank you.
Hiroshi,
Yeah.
the
Yes.
whole which programming language is you use for this game development?
Now I'm right now we are using the Pygame for the because it's done by Python. Okay, so we are using Python
Python.
language for Pygame.
Okay, okay.
So I'm starting with the game. Okay.
Okay.
So first we have to use the Pygame, import Pygame. Okay, to use the Pygame. Okay, then we have to initialize by You have to also type the pygame.init version, because if you don't initialize init version, then you will not able to use the all of the function of the pygame. Okay, so you have to type also the init version. Then we are importing pygame display.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Sir, please increase the text size.
Okay.
Sudashi,
Yes, yes. Ball. Yes.
you done the code with VS Code?
No, I'm doing it by champ.
Oh, it look like VS Code.
No, VS Code is this. This is the PyCharm.
Sudashi, try to increase your screen.
Okay. Is it too small to for you? Yes. Okay.
Yes, Sudashi, it's too small.
Okay. Okay. Do you guys, anyone know how to increase the size of the letter in PyCharm?
पाइथन में नहीं तू एक काम कर सुदर्शी ये पर
Bol.
देख ये पर देख
Okay. Okay. 1 minute. Yeah, Prajwal. Click on edit. Yeah, front size. Okay. I never did that to increase the font size. That I know.
It's okay. Can you do it in some other editor? Like, is it possible to do it in Google
Yes, I can.
Colab?
I can do that. I can do that. Okay.
Then do it in Google Colab, okay?
Okay. Okay. So, yeah. I can I can do that in online compiler. Then I can increase the size, but to add the image and all that, I need PyCharm.
Okay. So, meanwhile, you figure out how to do it. You can do it in some online compiler, like the only the part where the code is important.
Okay, 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 okay. I can do that. I can do that. Okay. First, the first make that.
Sudarshi, you can go to the PyCharm. I can show you how to increase the font size.
Yes, yes, Hare Krishna, please.
Go to Files, File,
File. Okay.
then
Setting.
Settings. Here you can see Editor. Where
Yeah.
is it? Yes,
Editor.
Editor. Then General,
General.
and the first option, tick mark. Then you can scroll and increase the font size.
Okay. Apply.
Okay, okay, please.
Should I apply the thing? Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Obviously.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Hare
yes
Krishna.
yes
Increase little bit more.
Now it's okay.
yes yes yes
Okay, you can continue. We are good to go from here.
Okay. So, first, we have to initialize that thing, and then we have to use the import first. Import also. Import the Pygame display. We need three things. Okay. Now we will create a screen. Okay. So make a variable screen, and display dot set. Yeah, set. Now we make a template, okay, and screen of 600. You can make your own screen, okay. It's maybe 480 also. Okay.
Sudakshi,
Yeah,
here you use pygame.display. Why?
because Pygame, I have imported Pygame, and if you saw my previous video, actually this is a class actually. So Pygame, I have to use that Pygame version because it's it's the attribute of the Pygame, okay. That's why I
Okay,
using the Pygame is the object, okay, and the init version is the attribute, okay.
ওকে, ওকে, মানে যে স্ক্রিনে আমরা ব্যবহার করব সেই স্ক্রিনটার জন্য স্ক্রিন
Yes,
ইউজুয়াল
because init,
করতে
if you yeah you need init, yes. If you import the pygame, then after that you have to do that pygame.init. Then only you will able to use the other version of the pygame, okay.
ওকে, ওকে।
So now if you run it, you see your screen is, but it's going right. So for that we can do one thing. We can press while and make it true, and if I pass it, and you will see that going to stay longer, okay, but it will crush, I think. Yeah, it's crushing because I didn't make any loop, okay. So where it's going to end, that's why it is running only for infinite times. So let's make a run,
while
running equals to while running equals to true. So while running is true, it will run, okay. So screen for event. Okay, sorry. 1 minute, 1 minute. Again, it's making a background issue. Now it's okay.
yes, yes.
Yes,
Yes,
sorry
it's
for that.
okay.
Sorry
Okay,
for
no
that.
issues. I think this is a problem with everyone. Everyone has this background noise going on.
So now we'll make a event. Okay. So until the event will go on. Okay. So event function. So in Pygame dot event. When we will type quit first, that cross version. Here you can see that cross. Okay. So when we'll type equals to Pygame dot quit. Okay. Let's see what happened. Oh, sorry. 1 minute. It should be in a capital letter. Okay. Yeah. Sorry for that. And we're going to when we'll type that quit version, then the running will becomes false. So then it will become close. Okay. So when the while is false, the loop will going to end. So now see. Now see when I crossing it going right. Sorry. I think my computer issues.
So Tulsi, don't use double equals to.
Oh sorry. Oh sorry for that thing. Sorry. Yeah. Mistake. Silly mistake. Sorry.
So Tulsi, in while loop, you have used double equals.
Yeah, when the running is equals to true, yes, in there it will be double equals to. What's wrong with that?
You don't need to do that. Just type running, then it is
No,
over.
no. Yeah, if I run equals to true also, then also it's same thing, right? If I write only true and running equals to true, it's the same thing.
Actually, the difference between both the things, that is whether it should be double equals to or equals to, is that when we specify one equals to, it means that we are specifying a
Assigning
statement.
something.
Yes, we are. And in case
I
of double
already
equals to, we
assigning
are
the
checking.
running equals to true, but here
So,
the yeah,
yeah, this
I
is
think
a
it's my
special
computer
case
issue.
where
You
both
want?
of them would work, but in
Yeah,
actually we will have to use double equals to keep
yeah.
the equality check.
Actually, it's my computer issue. I think it's not that. So here you can see there is a Pygame window. Okay, so to change this name, we can change the caption. Okay, we can change the caption by set caption. Okay, and do this way. Yeah, it's changed, right?
Yes.
I told nah that's my computer issue, not the code with the coding. So that's why it was. So now it's a name change. If I want to change the icon, we can change the icon. So first we have to download the icon. Okay. So let's take. So you can download your own icon. I already have an icon. Okay. So this is the icon. Okay. So I will use that rocket icon. Okay. So let's make a variable icon and this pygame.image.load is all our inbuilt function. Okay, so that is so and here I have to put the icon which I made. So now okay, it's changed. Now we'll make a rocket. Okay, in our image. So make a object a jet plane. We can make a function. Okay, make a Let's assign a value jet image. So here also you can download your own image. Okay, so I've already downloaded an image of jet. So x-axis equals to 370. If you see that the let's run it for one more thing. So this is the screen of 800 and 600. So to place our rocket in the center in this position, so I calculated a random position and I got 370 actually. So you can try your position by giving that, say, 270. Okay, and you can also give jet y is equals to 480 or something. Okay, so now I am making a function of jet in, and the x-axis jet x and jet y. So after that, so first we make a screen background. Okay, so first the screen variable. Okay, so screen variable. So we are calling this screen and we will RGB value. Okay, so take so we got a background. Okay, let's call the function, and it's because so when I put the screen dot fill color, but when I'm pressing the run, it's not getting the color, right? So for that, we have to press the Pygame or update that thing. Okay, so every time we change it and we update the thing from initial stage. Okay, so when I do that, so I got the color. Okay, so now should we call the jet. It's going in a random position here. Okay, so to make it in a center, let's make 370 instead of 270. It's now in center. Okay, so the rest will be discussed by Hare Jana. Okay, Hare please continue.
So Tulsi, please give me your code.
Yeah, yes, I'm giving you my code. I'm pressing in the chat box. Okay, take it.
So hello guys, I'm Hare Jana. So I'm going to take over from this. So now I'm going to copy the code from Sutorsi what he have wrote, and I'm going to show you how to move forward. So let me present my screen. So is it visible to everyone?
Yes, yes.
Okay. First of all, if you have any problem or any doubts about this code, please feel free to ask me. Anyone any doubts?
Hare Krishna.
Yeah.
Here you write Corona Fighter Rocket PNG jet PNG. This is the inbuilt function in Python.
No. It is Sutorshi's input. Okay. This is the you can set any caption in here. If you want to add my game, you can add my game. If you want use another means other pictures, you can use your picture. Just you have to make sure that your picture is in the folder where you are working. Okay, and you can use also VS code, and that will be fine, no problem. Code is actually everything is actually the same. Just Pygame comes with more useful. Okay, Pygame is more useful for than VS code because it gives us the suggestions about what we can use. That's why we don't need to remember every function. Okay, so
Okay.
let me clear something. I'm not using this line. Okay, and I'm not using this line. Everything is fine, but it will be more clear if I omit this. Okay. Now, if you want to add other captions, you can add any caption here. To set the caption, you have to just write pygame.display.set caption. You can see here and set your caption. And if you want to add any icon, then you can see. Oh, just wait. Uh, and we start from the beginning. I'll start very fast. Okay, we can catch up. So here we have imported the Pygame module and initialized the Pygame module that then we can use all of the functions into inside the Pygame. Okay, then we have set the screen which we will see in our game. You can see that that is disappearing, and to hold that screen on the on my device, then you have to start a infinite while loop. Then it will hold the screen. If I use while true, then I'm using pass because I'm not giving any instruction in this loop. So if I now run the code, you can see the window is still here, but I cannot cut this. To cut this, I have to set some events. So what is event? Event is something what you are doing in your computer. You see, I can use my mouse, it is also an event. If I press any button in my keyboard, that will be an event too. Okay, so to set an event, I'm going to use a for loop. For event, you can use any name here. Event in pygame dot event dot get. When I use pygame dot event dot get, every event I am doing here, it will be captured and stored in the event variable. Okay, and then let me set a condition. If event equals to pygame dot key down. Key down means whenever I press any key, then it will be down, right? Key down. uh, we'll use this after when we move our game objects, then we will set this key down. I'm not using right now. Pygame dot quit. Okay, pygame dot quit to quit the display equals. Then first of all, I am not going to use this true. I'm using, let's say, game over equals to false. This is a boolean variable, and I am storing a boolean value false. Then I am going to use game over. So while game over is false, then it will not work. So not. While not game over, then it will work. And then here when I press the quit means this cross button, then the game over will be true. Now if I run this, now you can see if I cut this, it should be cut. Oh, sorry, I have some missed. Event dot type, because we have to check what type event we are using. Now if I cut, you can see I can cut this. Now you can see this is a black screen. If you want to put any background, then you can fill the screen with any color. So to fill the screen, you have to write screen dot fill. Then we have to put the value of RGB color value. Okay, so that we can fill the color inside my screen, and you have to use a tuple for this, and where you will get the RGB value. So for that you can go to Google. Let me open Google. So you can write RGB color picker. Then you can see Google will provide some bar. You can pick any color. If you can see this, the RGB value is changing. Every color has different RGB value. Then I'm going to use something. Let's do this. Okay, just copy the RGB color, then paste inside this tuple. Now you can see this color I have choose. You can see it is not coloring the window. So how to color the window? We are using this window, but we have to update this time to time. Then we can see the effects on the window. So to update the window, pygame dot display dot update. Then if we start this, You can see the color is now on the screen. Now this window have the default name Pygame window. I have to change the name to my game. So to do that, I am using pygame dot display dot set caption. Now you have to add a string here. So I am using double inverted comma and let's say my game. You can put anything. So my game. Now if I run this, you can see the name is changed to my game. Okay. Now if you can see my game have a icon. Sorry for the background noise, please ignore this. And now I am going to change the icon. So how to change the icon? First we have to load the picture which we want to use in our icon. For that I am using a variable icon equals to pygame dot image, because we are loading an image dot load. Then we have to specify the name of the image, and you have to make sure the image file is in your current folder which I am using. You can see I have already downloaded a icon, so I am using this icon. So the name is icon.png. Now if I run, oh, I have used the variable to store my PNG icon, but I have not displayed the PNG in my window here till now. So I'm going to display my PNG. So to do that, pygame.display.set icon. You can see the suggestions. This is the usefulness of PyCharm. VS Code is going to do that, but we have to minimum put one letter. Okay, no problem. Set icon. Now icon. Now if I run, you can see the icon is changed, right? So let's move forward. So what we have to do now? Now we are going to game. We're going to make a game. So we need a character that we will move to play the game, right? So to do that, we need a character. Let's say I'm using a comment game character. This is you can not do. I'm doing this तो फिर मैं अगर कुछ टाइम बाद भी देखूं तो मैं रिकॉग्नाइज कर सकता हूं कि मैं ये सब यूज कर चुका हूं, ठीक है। वरना जब हम गेम के बहुत आगे बढ़ जाएंगे तब ये सब ढूंढना थोड़ा मुश्किल हो जाएगा। ऑब्जेक्ट, so here I am using a rocket, so just name the variable rocket security equals to pygame dot image. We are again loading an image. Then we have to enter the name. I'm using rocket.png that you can see here. I'm using this object to play the game. So I have stored this in my rocket variable. Now we have to, you can see if I run this game, you are not going to see the rocket because I have not placed the rocket in anywhere in my window. So I'm going to set that rocket. To do that, screen.bleed. Bleed means you can say draw the rocket inside my window. Now screen.bleed, अब मुझे मेरा वेरिएबल देना पड़ेगा जो है रॉकेट, comma, then I have to set the coordination where I want to put the rocket. So let's say my window is 800 into 600. This is the screen size of my window, and I'm going to put the rocket inside that. So I'm using the coordination anything. You have to use an tuple. 300 300. I'm just using this. I will. You can see the rocket. Now I don't want to. I want this rocket in this position, so I'm going to replace it to little bit down 800. So I'm going to use 750 क्योंकि मैं नीचे रखना चाहता हूँ उसे और ये 600 है और 300 करने से बहुत आगे चला जाएगा 280 करता हूँ बहुत दूर चला गया ओके फिर से देता हूँ 280 280 is y 550 and this is x should be 750 now half of the screen then it will place on the center you can see this is on the center but goes more down let's change it 500 okay now get move forward so we have our object that we will use to play the game now we need an enemy that we will shoot you can see the rocket so rocket is going to fire to the enemy and enemy is going to destroy it so I have to use an enemy enemy I am using an enemy variable and store the enemy image dot load UFO I have downloaded a UFO image that will be our enemy and we have to place this on the screen dot glit enemy and let's do something we have to place the enemy on some coordination to set the coordination well, I want the enemy randomly appear anywhere in the screen so I have to use the random function let's import random this is a module which I can use to get a random number that will use by coordination enemy x this is the x-axis equals to how to get the random number to get the random number you have to use random dot rand int randint then you have to set what number you want between which number so I'm using 22 what is our screen x it is 800 so let me put this on a variable that will be very much handy screen wid page it equals to 800 let's do this on 600 and screen height equals to 480 that will be better I don't want a big screen and here we will put the screen with comma screen height now let's you can see there's no problem the window is now small I have not completed this statement that's why it is breaking no problem I'll fix this now here I will put the coordination of my enemy that will be enemy enemy x comma enemy y. I have not set the enemy y yet, so I'm going to do that. This will be screen c double e n screen width. This x, and you know I have not put the screen y enemy y. So let me put the screen, which will be height. Now if I play this, it is working. This is the UFO, and our rocket is gone. So let me do the rocket come back, because our screen size is changed so that it is gone. I will use rocket X and rocket Y for these two. Enemy X, enemy Y. Let's use rocket X equals to. I'm setting this on manually, so it is 600 480. Let's do this 280 ROCKT rocket Y equals to Y is 480. In the 470. Let's do this. And we have to use this rocket X and rocket Y here also. Rocket Y. Now if I play this, you can see the rocket. Let me make this a little bit upper. Rocket Y. I have to change this to 430. It's now we need more. 200. Okay, fine. Now you can see that whenever I play the code, the enemies appear here, and if I play this once more, enemies here. So our random variable is working properly. Now we have to move the rocket. If we don't move the rocket, how we can save our rocket? So to do that, that will be inside the event also too. First of all, till now, have anyone any doubts? Anyone? Any doubts about this? Hello.
So, if anyone has any doubt, please switch on your mic and ask him, or
No
you
doubt.
can just.
Okay, that's fine.
That's great. Also, are you guys coding along? Because I think it would be much easier if you guys code along. How many of you are doing it?
If I am going too fast, you can say I'll be a little bit
Yes,
slow.
yes. He can wait for you if you want to code along with him. Okay. So we are good to go. Hare Krishna, you can continue.
Okay, fine. So what we are going to do now? We are going to move our rocket. So to move our rocket, we have to set an event. You can see here for we have used the for loop to get the events. Now I am setting an again event. Then I can use my arrow keys to manipulate my rocket. So to do that, if event sorry if event dot type equals to pygame dot key down. Have tell you the key down is when I press any key, it is going to down. So that's why I'm using key down. Now event dot key. Please ignore the background sound. That is so noisy. I'm sorry for that. So let's move forward. Event.key equals to pygame dot, this is too much mess. Event.key equals to pygame dot capital K, and I'm going to use the right arrow and left arrow. So capital K underscore left, let's say left. जब मैं लेफ्ट की दबाऊंगा तब क्या होगा, तब मेरा जो रॉकेट का एक्स है इसे मुझे बढ़ाना होगा ताकि ये रॉकेट मूव करे दाईं तरफ या बाईं तरफ, समझ गया? Why it is going showing an error? Oh, I have not put the if. Sorry. Let me put on the right line. Now, if event.key equals to pygame.left, then मुझे क्या करना पड़ेगा, मेरा x एक्सिस को बढ़ाना पड़ेगा या घटाना पड़ेगा. So I'm going to use what I rocket x, rocket CKET rocket x, rocket x equals to or plus equals to, let me use equals to, then you can understand properly. Rocket plus, I'm using 5. So now if I have used the left, so if I use the left arrow, you can see this is going to right. So I have to fix this. Let's minus this. Now if I run this and press the left key, it is going to left. But I have to press many times to move this. I want something that if I keep pressing, then it will go left side until I remove my finger from that key. So to do that, I'm going to set something. Okay, first of all, I want to set all the keys I want to use. So let me copy this and paste this. Okay, right चाहे तो मुझे प्लस करना पड़ेगा और फिर से पेस्ट करते हैं, एक अप के लिए एक डाउन के लिए. BP and DOWN डाउन. तब अब सोचो अगर अप डाउन करूंगा तो y एक्सिस चेंज होगा, नॉट x एक्सिस. तो आई एम चेंजिंग द y एक्सिस. एक प्लस होगा तो एक माइनस होगा, देखते हैं काम कर रहा है कि नहीं. दिस इज ओके, बट ऊपर नीचे अच्छे से काम नहीं कर रहा. Oh, I've changed the other thing. I have to use XY, and you can see if I use up, it is going to down. I have changed the is plus and this is minus. Now it will work properly. You can see it is going up, down, right, and left. Okay. Now I have to set this. This is going to be. Sorry. Okay. And now I don't want to press M every time, so I am going to update this every time. ROCKET rocket equals to rocket X plus 5 and rocket Y equals to rocket Y plus 5. But if I do that, then you can see the difference. Get ready to see that the rocket is gone. If I play again, you can see the rocket is gone. So just ignore that. I'm going to put a variable here that will be our velocity. Okay, I have to declare the variable velocity, rocket velocity. Call it rocket velocity 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 is 5, and I'm going to replace this with rocket velocity. Rocket velocity. I am going to change this velocity also. So I'm going to copy this and put on this here, and here. But you can see here it is going to update every time whenever here. To if I don't press any key, it will be updated automatically. So to handle that, let's say rocket velocity x. I'm going to set more variable rocket velocity x. मतलब x के एक्सेस से जो रफ्तार से जाएगा हमारा रॉकेट, उसे कर देंगे रॉकेट वेलोसिटी नो, उसे करेंगे 0, क्योंकि अगर प्रोग्राम चलते ही वो चलने लगे तो बहुत प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगी. 0, and I'm going to set the rocket velocity y also. Y. Now I'm going to change this rocket velocity is good. Rocket velocity x. Let me copy the rocket velocity x. Sorry, just wait a second. Sorry for that. रॉकेट वेलोसिटी x को मैंने कॉपी कर लिया, और यहाँ पर जहाँ भी मैंने रॉकेट x को यूज किया है वहाँ पे मैं पेस्ट कर रहा हूँ, पेस्ट. और इससे रॉकेट वेलोसिटी को मैं रॉकेट वेलोसिटी x 0 है तो मैं उसे रॉकेट वेलोसिटी से अपडेट करूंगा. रॉकेट वेलोसिटी अभी 5 है, यू कैन सी इट. So in my first x, rocket velocity x, I'm going to put this whenever I press the left key, it will assign the rocket velocity x with minus rocket velocity. And whenever I press the right, plus rocket velocity. अब तो rocket velocity y को जाएगा, तो y को कॉपी कर लेते हैं, इन्हें टाइप कर नहीं सकते. Copy paste, copy paste. Just omit this, and this is minus. We don't need to put the plus. So now it's going another way. Rocket velocity x and y. I have not used the x, and here the y. Okay. Now if I press up button, and it's going, but whenever I'm going, if I press one time, it is going to move once and then stop, and you can see it is going another way. So I want to stop that. To do that, I'm going to set, अगर मैं लेफ्ट की दबाऊंगा तो राइट में नहीं जाना चाहिए. रॉकेट वेलोसिटी जब x चालू हो तो रॉकेट वेलोसिटी y को नहीं चलना चाहिए. रॉकेट वेलोसिटी y इक्वल्स टू 0 कर देंगे, ठीक है। और इसे ही हम फिर से कॉपी करेंगे और यहाँ पे पेस्ट कर देंगे। जब जब मैं x वाले को एक्टिवेट कर रहा हूँ तब y वाला डीएक्टिवेट हो रहा है, मतलब 0 हो जाएगा। और रॉकेट वेलोसिटी y किया, x को भी करना चाहिए, x कॉपी, paste here and paste here, equals to 0. It is also going to be 0. Now it is good. You can see it is going right, left, up and down, but I have to press many times the key, so I'm going to fix this also. To fix that, if event के अंदर ही है ना, if event dot type equals to pygame dot key up, जैसे की डाउन है की अप ही होगा, की अप, की अप नहीं की अप, event dot type equals to key up, okay, this is type equals to key up, and this is not the key, I think this is this key, but okay, I'll use it later. So now it is good. Now if I use my cursor, it's go that way. I'm going to set this also. So pygame dot y equals to, अगर माइनस हो जाए तो 0 कर देना, velocity, everything is fine. Let's set another thing. What is our enemy? Enemy is gone. रैंडम में थोड़ा गलत, स्क्रीन विथ के अंदर रखना चाहिए -50, so that the value of enemy x will be between 20 and screen width जो हमने सेट किया है उससे 50 कम, इसे भी 50 कर देते हैं। x तो ऐसा है, इसे भी कर दूंगा -50, 50, have to adjust this, okay। अब एनिमी को तो हमेशा मूवमेंट करना चाहिए, नहीं तो गेम बहुत आसान हो जाएगा, तो एनिमी को भी मूव करते हैं, एनिमी को भी थोड़ा मूव करेंगे। So enemy is going to move automatically, so enemy x equals to enemy x plus enemy velocity x, like this we are going to use enemy velocity x. Where is enemy velocity x equals to, इसके तरह ही करते हैं, velocity equals to 5 करते हैं, equals to, इसे हमेशा होते रहना चाहिए, 0 होगा तो नहीं चलेगा, ये नहीं velocity ये भी कर देते हैं class enemy velocity x, ओके। एंड y के लिए मैं नहीं करूँगा क्योंकि तब वो इधर चला जाएगा। देख रहे हो एनिमी चला जा रहा है, पर एक प्रॉब्लम है कि एनिमी गेम से बाहर चला जा रहा है, तो उसे भी हमें रोकना पड़ेगा। और व्हाट इज दिस गोइंग ऑन, इफ आई मूव माय माउस इट इज अफेक्टिंग द गेम, दैट शुड नॉट बी हैपन। सो शायद कहीं गलती कर दी। No. X enemy Y, मुझे करना पड़ेगा एनिमी को हमारे गेम के विंडो के अंदर ही रखना पड़ेगा। तो इफ enemy x enemy x, अगर enemy x ज्यादा बाहर चला जाता है कि greater equals to screen width, क्योंकि x एक्सिस से मूव कर रहा है तो स्क्रीन विड्थ सेट करेंगे। स्क्रीन विड्थ के अगर ज्यादा हो जाता है तो उसे हम वहीं पर रोक देंगे। ठीक, enemy x will be screen width, बट हम स्क्रीन विड्थ को नहीं करेंगे क्योंकि एनिमी का भी एक स्पेस है ना, कि उसे अगर हम ड्रॉ करें स्क्रीन विड्थ में तो बाहर ही ड्रॉ होगा, क्योंकि स्क्रीन विड्थ से वो ड्रॉ होते होते लेफ्ट की तरफ जाता है। तो मेरा आपको देखना पड़ेगा कि एनिमी एक्स का साइज कितना है। So if you hover here, you can see 64 into 64 pixel. So I'm going to save 64. So screen width minus 64, and it will stop there. What is this going on with my mouse? I have to fix this. In pygame.get quit event.type key down key equals to pygame.left, तब ये होगा key equals to pygame.key up. Everything is fine. Okay, I'll fix this on the next session, but for now let me do this thing. If I use this, enemy should move. Enemy is not going moving. X should be here, and X को हम इससे अपडेट कर रहे हैं। Something is happened. Pygame.display.update is right here. Okay. Rocket X. And once again, I have to set. Oh, that's why. Affecting the key down. So I'm going to reformat this code. No effects. So what I'm going to do, rocket display update, so तो ठीक ही है। चलो चलो जाए। I'm not seeing any error, but it is going other way what I have expected. So I'll fix this in the next session. Maybe I have messed up something. So you have seen
Or you can
this.
add the boundary, then only it will just.
Yes, I'm going. I have
Okay,
at the
you will
bound,
add the boundary in next session, no problem.
but it is not, and we are out of time also. Although I have done the right code, if you have any doubts, you can ask me, and I'll fix this. Stop. Sorry, I'll fix this next time. I'm very sorry. We have already made the half of the game. We just want to fire the bullets from here, and we will set the score here. Then it will be complete. And we have to also use the music what we will gonna use in our next session. So if you have any doubt, you can ask me. Everything is fine.
I think there is a query in the chat box.
Oh, sorry, I have not checked the chat
It's
box.
okay, it's okay.
Yes,
What
yes,
about
yes.
moving it left or reaching right wall?
Yes, it will
Moving it
be
right.
done
Okay.
after we will add the boundary to the game. Then it will be no
Yes,
problem
we
then.
are gonna add the boundary, but something is
After we
going
add the
wrong.
boundary, it will be okay. Yeah, it will going to be vice versa.
Omit this Y, and
Or Vishnu, we can show it in the next session. Okay.
that's right. We are out of time. Okay,
Yes.
we'll see you tomorrow, and I hope you have understand the code, and I have explained everything. So you can try it by yourself, and you can show us on the next session. Uh, if you have any doubts, then you can ask me next time. So that's all for today. It's take much more time than we expected. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing now. Now,
Okay, so
Sukursi
okay, so is there anything else you guys want to add?
yes, we want to add many things,
Okay,
but
okay,
we
no
are
issues.
not going to
You
do
can
this.
continue.
We're going to change the shape of the enemy also tomorrow. Okay, and little bit of upgradation will be done in the gaming. Till now, do you guys got it? And do you guys are able to do your own on your own the game? Okay.
Okay, so thank you so much, the game development team, for this amazing session. I think today's session was much more interesting than yesterday. So, did you guys have fun? If you guys, okay, it's
Yes,
great
sorry
that
for the previous day
it's
because of
okay.
the background music sound.
So, what I would suggest the team is that please share the code with the students
Yes, 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 yes,
so that they can actually use it.
yes,
And
yes.
apart
Yes,
from
I'm
that,
going to fix this error, and I'll show it. I'll share it, and
That's not the error, I
the,
think. Harkishan, that's not the error. After we add the background, it will be okay. Okay, so no issue with that.
okay, okay, okay.
So he will send the code. Okay.
so tomorrow is the last day, and I hope
Yeah.
that most of you would come because we have an exciting announcement tomorrow. So I just hope that the audience would be retained in that
I
session.
think, yeah, I think many of you guys are upset with the previous session, previous decision. Okay, and I understand that. Sorry for that.
No problem. So I think that's it for today. Have a nice evening, everyone, and see you tomorrow.